Hello there, everybody. It is me, No Name 174, back with World of US Britain, where we find out what happens when you're only allowed to build ships with one caliber gun on them. Currently, we are in a situation where we are at war with the US and blockading them. Last turn, we actually fought a immensely successful battle against them, sinking 4 aircraft carriers, 1 light carrier, and 2 battle cruisers, as well as a number of light cruisers and some destroyers. It was certainly a significant blow to their navy to lose 2 of the Independence-class battle cruisers, as well as a heavy complement of carriers, including their major carrier, Intrepid, as well as Bunker Hill, Boxer, and I believe Ranger. Was it Ranger? Was it Ranger? It might have been one of the Rangers. I think it was. I think it was Ranger. This has reduced their carrier complement to just 4 fleet carriers, although they do still have a number of light carriers in service. One of the light carriers we did heavily damage, so it is currently out of action. But yeah, that's the current situation. They do still have a number of battleships and battlecruisers, some of which are very scary and do have to be dealt with. However, they are still blockaded, and the really good news is that our new battlecruiser Queen Mary is now being deployed to the North American East Coast. I'm also waiting on some destroyers of the Mons class to work up. Currently, these are poor. We look at the map, and we can see the situation they are in right now. We're blockading them on the North American East Coast, and actually have a good amount of stuff in the Caribbean as well. And U.S. Holdings elsewhere are kind of limited now to the Central Pacific. Part of me wants to send like something over there, and part of me is like, I'm good. All right, we'll have 2 Mons class destroyers commissioned here, and that should free up, enough budget that I will probably have a positive monthly balance from that point on. Decline that. Wow, that was the only battle you generated. I cannot get by with less resources. Lost a Corvette. We've lost a Corvette due to a mine. The raiders are sinking stuff. We still blockade them. Okay, I actually have some money now. So these 2 Mons class destroyers are going to be moved over to the North American East Coast. We are not far out from the completion of more ships. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to spend the budget on. They have a lot of subs, so it would probably be a lot of ASW stuff, or probably more air groups. Probably more air group stuff. What are the current air groups? Portland is full. Halifax is trying to fill up. Does need more fighters. St. John we could get more at. Hamilton we could definitely get more at. Yeah, I think getting more aircraft at Hamilton would be good. I also want to check, are my Unicorn class carriers, they're still deployed in Northern Europe as kind of backups despite having SAMs. Alright, so the CL Champion, this would be a Carries Fort class, so actually a pretty good CL. Has apparently caught a raider trying to escape. It is slow. We're identifying her as a CA. CA of the San Diego class. Are these... Are these, Oh, hold on, are these, type of guns are these? I'm trying to figure out if I have, the, what is it, autoloaders on the carries forts or not. I don't remember. She's faster than us. I don't have the SecBat though, but I do have more armor. Champion's crew is pretty worked up. Damn it. Right? Start swerving. Shoot her. We weren't firing. That was the issue. Champion was prioritizing not shooting at the enemy ship. Okay, Champion engine room hit non-pen to the belt. We are starting to score 6-inch hits on the San Diego class. Okay. In that turn, we were scoring more hits. So we're probably at light damage. They might be at light damage, they might be at medium damage. Okay, I'm gonna do a small course correction. Waterline hit, deck extended. That's not great. Okay, Champion is launching torpedoes. Champion is still being shot. There you go. Hit on the San Diego class. Another one. Rudder damage on Champion. Nothing I can do. Rudder jammed center. Rudder repaired. Champion's 4 guns still fire. Yes, they can. See if you can cross her T. Two hull hits. Reporting heavy damage on the San Diego, though. Champion does have heavy flooding. I'm gonna turn Champion around. And the reason I turn Champion around is if this ship decides to come at us, I'll have the ability to fire torpedoes at her. But I think Champion is damaged enough that I would prefer to disengage. Alright, cruise speed. Go 20 knots. I think we lost. I think we lost the battle. Yeah. Not the greatest fight. Certainly. I'll go cruise speed. We're not getting back to port in time. I'll actually go 10 knots just to kind of better ensure that she doesn't sink. Yeah. The US won. Champion suffered medium damage. Huntington suffered light damage. So probably, you know, the fact that we weren't firing early on, which was allowing Huntington to land the 6-inch hits, the HE hits. We, on the other hand, were shooting at Huntington with AP. No, we were shooting with HE. So we did score a number of hits, but yeah, she did more to us. Pretty evenly matched ships. Although, you know, we had better crew quality and better fire control, so we really should have won that, and I think that was just... I think it was just an issue of, well, part of it was chance, part of it was, we didn't fire until late. Because the game's like, oh, you have a light cruiser, it's not gonna fire at a heavy cruiser. Why? Plane losses, who cares? Some ops losses on each side. Enemy minor victory. Yeah, really nothing major in that. Secure better terms if we crush them completely. Forced lubrication. New medium bomber is ready for service. We lost a corvette. Juno has hit a mine. More ships on the North American and East Coast than we can support. How long until that base capacity? 8 months left. We have another Mons and a constant class building soon. I'm going to send another Mons over to the North American East Coast. We start to have some ships on the North American East Coast have some crew quality issues. I might swap them out to either Northern Europe or the Caribbean. 2 more still working up. I think it is time to maybe start spamming out like 200-ton trade protection corvettes. Because this is the last war I'm going to fight. Do 300 tons. We can't do K guns. Can I do a 4 days W mortar or no? No. I'll have a single 2-inch gun, 17 knots, probably. No minesweeping. One more light anti-aircraft. Yeah, oil just increased the cost and means that the ship wouldn't be able to serve well in a lot of theaters. I have no secbat, no torpedoes. That is fine. Normally I would be like, oh, I don't want to use corvettes in this role. It's the last war. Stopping the U.S. submarine threat is probably a significant advantage. I'm not really sure there's anything that I would want to build which would be, more important. I think this is just use the fleet I have, unless I take serious attrition, but I have like a lot of carriers I can do stuff with. All right, I'm sorry. I'm looking over here for the ship's graphic thing. It's down here. This is Rule the Waves 2, not 3. Brain function. Um all right. So, what I'm going to do is I'll go here. Start with something like that, although I didn't quite get that aligned in the center there. So, snap, then go across. Okay, I can do something like that. Structure 2. Actually, no. Okay, so structure 2, we do this. So structure 2, I'll do this. I'll do kind of this segment here. Doesn't really work either. Because the bottom's shining through. That's kind of the problem. Which I don't think is an issue when I do this on Rule the Waves 3. I guess it is. I guess I was doing like this, this. Snap there. Just snap back and then head back down. Actually, I'll go down. I'll snap down here. There we go. So structure 4, I think will be just kind of a bridge structure. Not structure 4, structure 3. Kind of a bridge structure built around this. Yeah, I can do something like that. 4 will be the actual bridge itself, which is, I mean, it's a tiny ship, so it'll have a big bridge. I think 5 might actually wind up being like a wave break in front of the forward gun, and then 6 will probably be like a little box back here. Okay, that's what I want to start producing with my remaining money. Hold on. Oh, hey, I can just produce them immediately. Let's just throw like 8 of them down. They're tiny little things, only provide 3 ASW, but they should kind of help against some subs. I have enough forces here to actually try for a battle. Unfortunately, it looks like I only get a CL. Hoping for a little more. And some destroyers. Okay, normal speed. Whatever that ship is, it's opening fire. I'm completely unsure. Turn. Okay, Fox is launching torpedoes. Do I think it's launched torpedoes at me? And if I do, which ship do I think it launched torpedoes at? These are old Ness class destroyers. What are we taking? What sort of hits are we taking? 6-inch. Um, Fox is launching torpedoes. That is a Tuscan class. Order flotilla attack right now. Make smoke. Pull off. God damn it. Come on. Pull away. Yeah, Fox is fucked at this point. Ness is launching torpedoes. Nice shot. It's dead in the water. Yep, okay, we traded. So, the Tuscan class cruiser was sunk. So we were scoring hits on her. Yeah, critical hit, saltwater enters feed tanks, machinery disabled, sinking through progressive flooding. Unfortunately, Fox also would sink. This is an old Charybdis class cruiser. Served a long time, but it looks like, yeah, she would have gotten the fire under control, but did not get the flooding under control. I think she had an ineffective armor scheme at this point. I mean, these were conversions from protected cruisers. Beagle took some 6-inch hits. Just check Fox didn't have any SAMs, right? Yeah. And Saracen took some 6-inch hits with some damage. Well, apparently we win. We get a prestige point for that. Enemy gains 100 victory points. I'm assuming we are fighting in like Canada and Maine. Improved blind fire accuracy. We've sunk a corvette. Enemy subs are causing issues. Both ships got delayed. Ah! Damn it. Oh, hey, one of our aircraft has a good reliability type. If we're looking at aircraft types, I am producing a new torpedo bomber request. I should probably just decline battles in the Baltic, but, you know, I think that's an okay trade. Yet seen some battles, so eh. Rest in peace, CL Fox. So I have a little bit more money. I'm probably gonna invest it into maybe a couple more subs and a couple more corvettes. Fleet-sized cruiser action off of Florida. I'm gonna decline. Decline again. Consensus Commission. There we go. Lightweight torpedo mounts. That's great. I'll have to update the name of that flying boat. Okay, so I actually have some money now. Is there any possessions I can try to invade? The answer is no. So I guess at this point it is literally just get more air groups. Um, so where would be good? Probably medium bombers on Hamilton. because those would have good range. And let me make sure that I can quickly name this squadron. So where's my first medium? Okay, this would be the 893rd. Change name. 893rd Squadron. And I'm gonna copy the squadron part because I don't know what I have on my Control C, Control V right now. It could be something very bad. I'm really glad that I didn't press it. Yeah, because a battle there, that's just gonna get me air attack from like Miami and Tampa, and that's not what I want. Um, let's invest in some more ships. A couple more subs. Cruiser action off of there, I think that is okay to accept. I'm gonna suppress enemy airfields. We are a little bit close to them, but the weather does limit air operations. Our support force has the Seal Cleopatra and Pandora and Andromache. This force is Champion and Carysford. These are two modern CLs with Morris class destroyers escorting us. I don't know. Okay, so do we have any reports? No, I don't know what these are. These might be coastal destroyers. These look like coastal ships. What I might do is I might ooh. Normal speed. What are you? What are you? Identify yourself. Oh, is this? Oh, these are our destroyers. Okay. Confirmed. So we have cruisers coming down from up here. So we can identify these successfully as enemy ships. Yeah, these are our destroyers. Carysford, hull hit, belt extended. That would be a 5-inch. That's probably an anti-aircraft destroyer, or that is another destroyer shooting at us. Champion, hull hit, belt extended. I'm gonna pull off a little bit since it seems like the US is shooting pretty well. One of our destroyers is avoiding torpedoes. I'm gonna do a swerve. Because they're clearly launching at us too. I'll regroup with my ships. They're clearly wanting to engage. But it looks like my other fleet is crossing their T. What's our speed limit to? 20 knots by weather. God, we almost torpedoed our own ships. Okay, that's another... That looks like a second enemy force. That looks like possibly the enemy support force coming around. Champion turret disabled. What was that by? It's by a 4-inch. I don't know what those are. And that could be anything. Are those more enemy ships? Or are those allies? I can't tell. I guess at this point it's just kind of sail away. Or, you know, support the support force. I think the unknown radar contacts we're reporting are the support force up here, which I'm trying to stay nearby to make sure that they're okay. I'll go 20 knots. Okay, battle ended. We get a victory. We did a little bit more damage. So U.S. ships went to port. Tallahassee we hit with a 6-inch shell. Champion took some 6-inch and 4-inch hits. Carysford took a 5-inch belt extended hit. Reno got into port with a 6-inch engine room hit to her belt. Medium damage to Nicholson. Some damage to Duncan. Some 6 and 4-inch hits on Observer, or they got some on Observer, and then a 6-inch hit on Rowan. There we go. And then some other ships down here. I don't think anything else got hit. Just blind fire at night. Marginal victory. Our AA director has serious deficiencies. Do whatever it takes to fix the problem. Can I get a war where I don't have a deficiency? Because it doesn't seem to happen. Nice. Gradual national accuracy improvement. Not gonna sign more. Because, like, yeah, too many aircraft would be bad. Alright, and there goes a lot of my money. And I think that is a good point to call this episode. So thank you everyone for watching. We did some cruiser duels with the US. I think we're ahead in that very slightly. I probably have some more destroyers I can send down, some more Mons class, which I can quickly order. Move these guys down to the North American East Coast. I think I have a new cruiser working up. These Morris class, actually they need to get a rebuild. So, you know, they've not been doing particularly great. I'd rather do this in terms of ASW equipment. I mean, the other thought is that I go down to twin. I don't think I can figure out a way to get a missile on these things. There we go. Morris class destroyers are being rebuilt. I have enough funds in the bank to afford this, so I'm not super concerned, especially as some of these things are going to also come out and kind of help me. And yeah, the Morris class has been needing that rebuild. If they're going to actually be good. Or, you know, anywhere remotely good. So, with that, thank you everyone for watching. Links are down below on various things where you can get Rule Waves 2. Actually, Rule Waves 3 is coming out in like 3 days, so get it. Also, to Rule Waves Discord, it is the closest thing to an official one that exists right now. As well as to my own Discord, my Twitch, my Twitter, if you're interested in any of those things. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Bye!